Pedaled his bike all the way from Nashville.
Man, my legs are tired.
I'll bet they are. So it's Nashville morning, two of you from Nashville, and
Well,
you know of each other.
I live in Nashville. I used to live in this area, and I know Tiffany from this area. She lives here.
So you're not a Nashvilleian?
No, I'm not. I'm
right.
a Monterey.
Ian?
Montereydian.
So you're going to be down in the traffic jam.
Yeah, I'm stoked for that this week.
Yeah, they're running warnings. They're running warnings on the radio now about how terrible it's going to be with the traffic. It's like
250,000 people, right?
Yeah.
Or 250,000, however you want to look at it.
Yeah, I'm not going. So you live in downtown?
I live in Nashville, yeah. I'm about like 10 minutes from downtown Nashville, in the nice little community area. And yeah, it's a great existence, man. I enjoy it out there.
You like it, Nashville?
I love it. I was just out there for the CMA week, or fest, which was this last week that just passed, and I just love the people out there. I love the music. I love the food.
The food is good. It's getting crowded there. We were just talking to Renee about the traffic and all of the people pouring into Nashville. It's becoming sort of the South San Francisco.
Pretty much. When I moved there several years ago, I mean, there was the thing, like 100 people are going to move there a day, and there was 800,000. Now there's 1 million. Like, it's
and counting.
And counting every day, 100 people a day.
God. Well, we're glad that you're out here today. You have released a single, and are we going to hear that now, or are you going to save it till the end?
I just won't play it. Yeah, absolutely.
Why would I play that? It's
already
released.
Absolutely. It's called Graduation Day. And I just released it back in May, and it's about, actually, it's about kind of enlightenment. When you get to a certain point, you kind of graduate to the next level, and there's many different schools and classes after that for the rest of our life. But, you know, definitely as time goes on, and when you tour and stuff, you get to these different points in your life, and you kind of get to, like, you start, makes me emotional right now, but just you get sentimental and realize how appreciative things are, how you should be, you know?
Yeah, good thought.
So anyways.
Good thought. I like that.
This is called Graduation Day.
No one knows what the future holds, but I hope you still remember me. At 17 I found my own. This world is not what it seems. With a new watch now strapped to my wrist, I've never ever thought of looking back. But now I see what they've all mean, that you can't let it all pass you by. Yes, left wondering why time flies in a blink of an eye. When graduation day comes, do you plan to still be holding on? Two more photos and no goodbyes, 'cause I remember what we said. I'd see you next time, my friend. Yeah, my friend. And I was never the cool kid, no. I would play by the fence in the yards. Nothing's changed since those days, 'cause I've remained the same kid in my heart. Yes, but left wondering why time flies in a blink of an eye. When graduation day comes, do you plan to still be holding on? Two more photos and no goodbyes, 'cause I remember what we said. I'd see you next time, my friend. just a number that you don't have to count. Keep feeling younger after each year now. Graduation day comes, do you plan to still be holding on? 2 more photos and no goodbyes, 'cause I remember what was said. See you next time, my friends. Yeah, my friends. No one knows what the future holds, but I hope you remember me.
Sean Ryan here, just released in May, that tune. When you moved to Nashville, what was your thought? What were you looking to do? Where did you want to be?
Oh, man. You know, you always, well, that's part of the graduation day thing.
Yeah.
You're a different adult at the time, or I was a kid still. You know, and there's a lot of mindsets of like, well, this will do this will do that, and this will that. And then, you know, I think at the time, I was thinking about this in the shower. At the time, it was a more selfish desire to do it. And as I've gotten older, I've realized that music's a gift and a vessel to make other people happy. And so now when I play, that's the main goal. So that all kind of really shifted, and Nashville's a great place for me to really expose that and brighten people's lives, really.
Where do you like to play in Nashville?
The Commodore.
Besides the Grand Ole Opry.
The Grand Ole Opry, the Ryman, right? Bluebird, the Listening Room, stuff like that, you know? And then some local hangs like Belcourt Taps and stuff like that, yeah.
So is that your full-time job? Or
it is, yeah.
So I don't have to ask you what restaurant you work at?
Yeah. Sizzler. Yeah, I've been doing music full-time for about 9-10 years.
Wow, that's congratulations.
Thank you. And I've been doing music since I was 11 years old. My father was a musician, and his father was a musician. He used to play, my grandfather used to play with the Rat Pack, and they're in their heyday and stuff. So it's always just been in my blood. And I tried a normal life for a little bit, did management and graphic design, and I ended up just naturally kind of going back into this.
That's great. Well, if you've got somebody who played with the Rat Pack in your background,
right,
those genes go very deep.
Yeah, no expectations, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frank never gave you a call?
No, you know.
Hey, you want to come and sing a few songs with me?
Right.
And where would you like to go? Would you like to be a band? Would you like to just continue a solo career? Or do you have some expectations for the future?
Expectations? I don't know. I mean, honestly, I love touring around the world in the U.S. And again, that whole path changed. I write for other artists as well. So that's fun. But again, the ultimate goal is just to live a happy life and just inspire the world around me. That's my ultimate goal now.
Minor
little things. Yeah. No expectations.
All right. Well, we expect another song.
Absolutely. Yeah. This one's called Lost in the Game. This is a brand new song I have not released yet, and it's about the fun world of dating.
Oh.
Yeah. Or I like to call it.
Forgotten about that.
Yeah, my tragedies, like I like to call it.
Lost in the city, to the lights and the parties, hoping to catch that feeling, hoping there I just might meet someone that means something to me. I mean someone that's feisty but sweet. From the looks of her, where the odds are stacked against me. From New York to LA and Alabama, baby, they're all playing that game. And I've learned from slow burn, unless you move, you won't survive, baby. Lost in the game. Lost in the game again. Lost in the game again. learned one thing about me, 'cause I've learned to be G. Won't waste your time, you. Don't waste any mind, but please sound to rock to the beat, beat, rock my feet to the sound to feet. 'Cause if I've learned one thing, is that you gotta move if you wanna survive, baby. Lost in the game, lost in the game, nothing will ever change. Lost in the game again. Oh, 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 oh. From New York to LA and Alabama, they're all playing that dirty game. 'Cause I've learned from the slow burn, unless you move, you won't survive, baby. Oh, no, no, yeah. Oh, oh.
Whose fault was it? Huh? You were looking so guilty. What happened?
Oh, I just.
Why were you looking guilty?
Well, I didn't see the end of the song
I don't
coming
care.
right there. I wasn't ready.
I make up the endings anyways.
I wasn't ready for the ending. I normally feel it, but that time I was like, what? Here we are. We're at the end.
You know that when you're in the audience at a show and they do a false, and all of a sudden you're applauding, and then the song's not over, and you're like such a fool.
Right, and then you're like, wait, but there's more.
Yeah.
Or should I just end it now?
Well, I think bands do that, or songwriters do that on purpose to have that moment.
Right, kind of lead people in. Got you. Hey, there's more, but wait, yeah.
That way they get 2 rounds of applause. You know, that's the fake one and the real one.
Great way to think about that.
Yeah.
So, website?
Website, SeanRyanLive.com, SEAN, not SHA or anything like that. Instagram is the new thing now that everyone follows me on, so Sean Ryan Live on that. Pretty much for iTunes and all the Amazon, just type in Sean Ryan or Sean Ryan Live. I have a EP called Mercy out as well from last year, and of course the new single, Graduation Day.
And do you have an album in the works, or is that just
2020?
Well, now things are changing in that area. And are you thinking of doing more streaming releases than trying to put out CDs?
Oh, yeah, the world has completely changed. So now it is more about streaming, and now it's about doing singles and stuff, and a lot more, which is actually, I think, as an artist, it's a wonderful thing, because each time you do it, you get to kind of be in a different world with each release, while with an album or EP, you know, you're trying to build a story, so it does limit you creatively in some way. And as you write songs, it's a process of your life, so things change as as you're going through your life, and I enjoy that. It's fun for me. Like Lost in the Game is a great example of that, you know?
Yeah.
Tragedies of dating.
Well, no, you didn't have any tragedies.
I'm still single.
That ain't a tragedy.
Oh, yeah, it has its perks, yeah.
All right. Well, we have time for one more tune, if you'd like.
Absolutely. This one's
Well, even if you wouldn't like.
Yeah, this one's called Southern Girl. This was very popular in Europe, and at the time when I wrote it, I didn't quite think about that at the time, but it was more just like, this sounds cool. And it's about, this was about another relationship thing.
Were you the Southern man in this?
No, I was
so
being exposed by a Southern girl.
Oh, well, nothing like being exposed by a Southern girl.
Nothing like being exposed by anything, right?
All right, let's have a song.
Yeah,
we're going down the wrong trail.
Yeah, right. Southern Girl.
Every good thing that happens in life, there is a moment when you realize what you've had and what you lost in this life. But then she will say something sweet and kind that shows me a good thing in life if I can only try. And if I've closed my eyes, oh, Southern girls, they're so kind, like a cherry tree in the summertime. Her words all sweet, it will cross my mind. They 1,000 times, 1,000 times. Oh, oh. Like every bad word that will come from my mouth, I just swallow the sounds and don't let it out, 'cause I can't hold on living this way, no way. But the southern girls, they're so kind, like a cherry tree in the summertime. Who would so sweet, it would cross my mind 1,000 times, 1,000 times. Oh no. But then she will say something sweet and kind that shows me the good things in life, if I can only try. And if I've closed my eyes, 'cause I've closed my eyes. Southern girls, they're so kind, like a cherry tree in the summertime. Her words so sweet, it will cross your mind 1,000 times. Oh, oh, southern girls, they're so kind, like a cherry tree in summertime. Her words so sweet, it crossed my mind 1,000 times, 1,000 times. Oh, oh, southern girls, ooh, oh, southern girls,
Little clash with the Beach Boys there, California Girls.
Thank you, yeah. I grew up listening to the Beach Boys, so thank you.
But it was pointed out to me that there are a lot of similarities in that song and the way you present it to Cat Stevens.
Thank you.
Have you heard that before?
I get that often, which I appreciate.
Yeah,
you
should. That's a good compliment.
Yeah. It's either Cat Stevens, John Mayer, or Rob Thomas. They're always and I love them all. So, I take it as a compliment. Thank you very much.
Well, that's the way it was meant, and thank you for coming out, and I hope you guys will come and visit us again.
Absolutely, and I appreciate it, man, and I'd like to, of course, make sure I thank Tiffany Decker for joining me.
Tiffany.
Yeah.
Even if you don't know when songs end, it sounded great.
But thank you guys for having us.
All right.
Appreciate it.
No Webb Wilder yet. Why don't you hang out for a minute?
Absolutely.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break, so please stand by. We might ask you for another tune.